Blackbird singing in the dead of night. Take these sunken eyes and learn to see all your life. You're only waiting for this moment to be free. And blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of a dark black night.
Okay, that's nah. Okay, so good day, everybody. Well, this is because this is recorded video, then I have no idea whether this is good morning, good afternoon, or good evening. Well, probably only good morning and good afternoon. But then I will make it good day. So, um, welcome back to movie analysis class with me nowadays, Nurfita Wijayanti. So I use kind of Zoom, but then I recorded the Zoom and then I upload it into YouTube and then I give you the link of YouTube link so that you can probably easy to get easy to get the access, right? Now, talking about movie, I have read in the WhatsApp group that you mostly talk about why the reason why you chose this class, although this class is only what is it, elective course, right? Mata kuliah pilihan, but then you are interested to join this class because most of you say that I love to watch movie, miss, and then therefore I want to join this class, and then this class is, I think this is very interesting class. So because talk it talks about movies, and yeah, probably your expectation is kind of, yeah, in my class, in this class, you will watch lots of movies. Do you think so? Something like that. Well, actually, you might also correct doing thinking about that because um yeah, you can watch movie as many as you want, yeah. And then do not forget, it is not only about watching movies, but also you have to think critically about that movie, right? Now, talking about the movie, probably last week, Ibu Dini had already explained about the class agreement, about the what should we talk about in movie analysis. Do we create movie in movie analysis? Anybody who wants to share, just what is it? Please share your opinion whether in movie analysis class should we create a movie. Share your opinion through WhatsApp group. Yeah, I will check it later on. Yeah, and then uh, as the movie analysis, what should we do as a movie analyst? I mean, um, right. I have prepared a PowerPoint here, and later on you can access this PowerPoint also in Siakat. Talking about film studies or movie analysis can be both correct. I mean, like because it's just different terminology, but mostly movie analysis consists of only kind of um, uh, what is it, in a very narrow context. Jadi kalau kita ngomongin movie analysis itu biasanya hanya di dalam mata kuliah subjek sebagai ya salah satunya pelengkap seperti di sastra Inggris. However, in film studies, uh, you talk about film in general, and then you will have lots of experience, lots of what studies in film, in movies. Maksudnya adalah film studies ini bisa jadi jurusan. Okay, I would like to continue our PowerPoint today and go on to the second slide. See, the way we analyze a movie is based on the messages and values, and then also the genre, narrative, mise en scène, cinematography, sound, editing, and editing, I mean. Well, anyway, when you watch a movie, it's actually lots of people think that watching movie is just kind of what is it, refreshing activity, right? You think so? And because you like the movie, because you like the certain genre, and then you want to watch the movie, and somehow probably some of you also only watch comedy. The other of you only watch kind of romantic comedy. The other of you only like to watch action movie. But then in this class, in movie analysis, I expect you to watch all various genres so that it will enrich your knowledge about movies, and the way you think critically will gain because you watch various genres. And then although yeah, probably you have the most favorite, but then at least you also watch the other genres, right? So you start watching movie by considering the messages and values. Messages and values here is nowadays is not always normative. I mean, like probably the old movies talking about um, kind of moral value that should be shown, something like Disney or the other romantic comedy, it will usually ends happily ever after, right? And then you can easily get the message or the moral value. Oh, I got it. So I cannot lie because in that movie, if you lie, you can get what? You can get obstacle. Oh, I cannot hate my family because I have to love my family. Based on the movie, it shows how the family did not work together and then they just separated each other, something like that. But then nowadays in this film, you may say that you may watch a movie that probably you think that there is no message at all or no values at all. The ending is so absurd. The ending is confusing. Have you ever watched kind of movie like that? Yes. So this is how to consider when you want to find the messages and values. Um, talk about, think about the interest in this film. I mean, what are the main themes and ideas being addressed? Jadi kalau mau nonton film itu kadang-kadang kita harus lihat juga tema besarnya itu apa sih tentang family. Bahkan ketika ngomongin Joker sekalipun ya, kayaknya film itu terkesan dark, joke, penuh dengan ketidakpuasan, penuh dengan kekecewaan. Tapi tema besarnya itu apa? Kalian harus bisa menariknya lebih jauh lagi. Oh, ternyata it starts with family, for example. Tapi kita juga bisa punya opini yang lain gitu ya. Jadi yang satu bisa bilang ini adalah tentang keluarga, tapi yang satu lagi kalian juga bisa bilang tentang psikologi. Nah, bagaimana cara menganalisisnya? Kalian harus punya backing up yang kuat, yaitu dengan menggunakan teori yang kuat, gitu ya. Later. So the interest, the main topic, the main thing. And then the second one is, now in that movie, how can those topic or the theme represent something? Jadi di setiap movie itu pasti ada sesuatu yang diselipkan. For example, the relation between men and women. In this case, we are talking about gender, right? We can also talk about gender bias. We can also talk about feminism. We can also talk about masculinity. We can also talk about sexual harassment or inequality, like kind of feminist movement and etc. Or different races. Yeah, some movies probably kalau di Hollywood itu ada orang yang pemainnya itu sudah seperti Will Smith gitu ya, dia African American kita bilangnya, nggak boleh bilang negro lagi atau bahkan nigger atau bahkan black American. It is kind of offending words ya, rude word. But kita juga bisa bilangnya African American seperti Will Smith. Will Smith itu sudah sangat menjadi aktor Hollywood banget ya, tetapi di sini ada semacam, kalau kalian bisa menarik kesimpulan lebih kritis lagi, kita bisa membandingkan bahwa, oh, kenapa ya Will Smith jadi pemain utama, kalian tuh harus kayak seperti mencurigai. Kenapa Hollywood yang notabene adalah white people, what is it, take Will Smith as the main actor in several movies, not only one movie but in several movies, right? Kita tuh jangan terlalu yang berpikiran positif, oh iyalah, akhirnya ya African American punya tempat di Amerika. Enggak juga, tapi kadang-kadang ada semacam sensitivitas tentang races. And then cultures. Well, lots of people talk. Lots of movies talking about cultures, right? You can mention it later. And then also creeds. Creeds here is kind of a belief, usually as Christian belief, that is represented in the movie, right? And then, nah ini yang paling penting. Do they comply with stereotypical role models? Stereotypical role models. Kalau kalian menonton film misalnya tentang tentang Devil Wears Prada itu ya, ada seorang bos cewek yang ternyata dia tuh killer banget, dan it turns out that her family is broken. Jadi dia itu ternyata broken home, kemudian diambil di pekerjaannya, dia biasanya di pekerjaannya begitu. Kemudian stereotipicalnya sebagai seorang wanita cerai gitu ya, janda maksudnya, terus dia punya anak kembar 2. Kemudian distereotipkan sebagai seorang yang misalnya dia jadi killer, dia jadi pemarah, dia jadi moodnya senggol bacok begitu. And then exactly how the ideas of democracy and freedom being represented and with what the relationship to the politics of the real world. Kita juga harus mempertimbangkan tentang political point of view. Jadi banyak sekali yang bisa dibahas bahkan di messages and values-nya. Kalian bisa memilih nanti salah satunya yang paling kentara di film itu. Nah, lanjut ya. Nanti setelah itu saya akan memberikan talks. I will not talk that much. Anyway, kalian butuh lagu nggak? Saya puterin ya.
Blackbird fly, blackbird fly into the light of a dark black night.
Okay, next. After we talk about how we think critically about how to get the messages and the value, we move on to the genre. Yeah, this is when you know the movie and then you will probably know about the genre, automatically know about the genre. Oh, I like action, I like comedy, I like romantic, I like romantic comedy, I like fantasy, science fiction. Nah, you have to differentiate among those kind of genres. I mean, like between fantasy and science fiction, you have to find more references on how they are different. Contohnya, film bergenre fantasy, Harry Potter, The Lord of the Rings, right? And then The Hobbit, for example. And then we also have Avenger. And then science fiction. Science fiction? Frankenstein. Siapa itu yang the Stephen Hawking? I forget the title. The Stephen Hawking, talking about the Stephen Hawking's way of life. And then also there is also a genre called fantasy science fiction. So this is of course the combination of fantasy and the science fiction. Yeah, automatically like Frankenstein is part of the fantasy and it is also part of the science fiction. Okay. Sci-fi ya, horror, nah, action, comedy, musical, road movie, and then also we also have a subgenre, ada dystopia, alien invention, slasher, vampire, zombie. Yeah, although yeah, zombie part of the horror, but then this is part of the subgenre also. In what ways is it typical, and in what ways it is not typical? Yeah, could this film be said to use several genres? Nah, jadi hybrid. Ada perpaduan tadi, the combination between one genre to another genre. And if which one and why have they have been combined in this way? Does it demonstrate the current trend towards hybrid genres? Nah, kalian juga harus berpikir kritis apakah uh, apa ya combination about one genres to another genre is about only about the trend, or do you think the theme here should be significant because of the combination of the genre? And then, more importantly, how does the chosen genre relate to views and perspectives in society in general? And how does it reflect the period in which it has been made? Maksudnya gini, dulu setiap periode itu mempunyai apa namanya genre yang dominan. For example, like in 19 something, a lot of films is romantic comedies. Nowadays, romantic comedies is hardly to find, right? You don't probably you don't find anymore what Hollywood movie like um, Love Actually, and then definitely maybe itu so 90s. But today, if you find a kind of a romantic comedy or just romantic or drama, you might find it very little. And then most dominant genre nowadays is about dystopia, right? Dystopia. Where is dystopia? Find it by yourself, and then ask me if you still have any question. Yeah, and then zombie like Train to Busan, and then Walking Dead, Resident Evil, right? Yeah, and then that's about genre. Next, I would like to move on to the narrative. Narrative here is okay, wait a minute. I think it will be so boring to see that there are lots of what is it elements. I changed my mind. So here I would like to go to the messages and values first, and then genre. Uh, your talks here is like you find the movie that you like the most. Find the movie that you like the most. I will not choose the movie by myself, but by your own self, and then try to think it critically. I mean, like it is you have to change your own perspective before you join movie analysis class. Probably you just watch the movie because it's so entertaining. It makes you laugh. It makes you uh, feel what is it, touching feeling, jadi baper, atau um, because you watch the movie because of the actor or the actress, because you like the actress or you like the actor, right? Or you like the director, or because you like the genre. Now, because this is kind of warming up talks, you might find your film yang mungkin sering ditonton, yang mungkin ditontonnya udah lebih dari 2 kali bahkan. So tell me about the messages and values, and also the genre of the movie. Yeah, okay. And then, yeah, you may check also in the slide, you may check the PowerPoint here, the way you, what is it? The way you analyze the movie. Nah, the analysis of the movie here should be based on the messages and values, and also the genre. Try to read the step in how we conduct the message and value here. Like, what is the big topic? What is the big theme? And then also the representation of the film, like, oh, is it kind of feminist movement or masculine or even LGBTQ movement? Yeah, there are lots of movies talking about LGBTQ movement, right? And then also gender, yeah, and then different races, cultures, and creeds. And stereotypical role models, ada nggak yang distereotipkan? Misalnya tadi itu janda distereotipkan sebagai seorang seperti ini. Kemudian seorang black African American stereotypingnya itu apa gitu ya. And then another culture also, right? Ada di culture yang di Midsommar itu, culture di negara yang ada di Midsommar itu sepertinya di stereotypingkan banget, penuh dengan mistik ya. Nah, itu part of the stereotyping ini. And then genre tadi. Yeah, just decide what genre the movie that you have watched. Yeah, that is my task. I will also upload this task. I will also upload the instruction of this task in Siakat. Yeah, so that's all for me because probably you have just get sleepy, right? Over there and over there. Ini seperti di kelas aja, padahal kalian probably just listen to my voice and then you just go sleep. Well, anyway, thank you for listening to my video, and I hope that you enjoy this class because you will go with your own movies, and also next time probably I will give you some kind of movie to consider, right? Okay, so thank you for today. See you next week, and good day. Bye bye.